So back in the day, there were these people in the U.S. that certain people didn't want having an uprising, and they owned them and they controlled them, and the last thing they wanted was for all these people to rise up against the people that are oppressing them. And one of the ways they did this is they got these groups of people together, gave them guns, and gave them the authority to return this property back to the owners. And when they did this, they were sanctioned by the government to do this. And a lot of this happened in southern states as well, but it also happened in the north, just in a little different way. And some of these patrols would capture this property, and they would return them to the south from the north. And they evolved over time. See, it used to be, they used to only go after this particular type of property. And over time, when it became apparent that this property wanted to actually be called people, that they couldn't have these patrols anymore doing the same things that they were doing, because there was nowhere to return them to, because they are no longer property. So what they did is they took these groups of people that would go around wrangling all of these people, property up, and they instead made them police officers. And a lot of the first places where there were official police stations, uniformed police officers, came directly out of these groups of people that would go wrangling up property. And what's interesting about this is the same dogs that were used by these people, and some places to this day still use those same dogs. The fact of the matter is that a lot of these police stations are born out of this particular type of policing, we'll say. And it's something that is really interesting, and I think you should go watch anything you can related to this. I've been putting up some stuff on the green screen showing the proof of this, but there is more, and don't just believe some random guy on TikTok. Go find reputable sources of information that talk about this. Now, that's not to say that every police station in the country that's ever existed was born from this, but that's where they got their start. Just an interesting fact I thought you should know.